Namaste everyone, welcome to Ayurveda Network. In this video, we are going to discuss about the topic Ayurveda Dietetics in Adolescence, Role in Building a Healthy Society. This scientific paper was presented in the national level UG presentation competition organized by Ayurveda Medical Association of India and AMA Research Foundation for Dr. Prakash Mangalasheri Memorial Award 2022. So let us start the topic with the introduction. So, Acharya Kashyapa, the pioneer of Kaumar Bhrityam, said, Vriddha Jivak Loke Asmin Trayo Dushkar Karinha भिषक धात्री च बालश्च त एव सुख दुःखितः परिज्ञान विना वाताद्य औषध कल्पने शिशुः. Acharya Kashyapa defined three individuals as dushkar karinah, that is difficult to deal with, that are Bhishak, a pediatrician, Dhatri, and a Bala, a child. Because Parigyanam Vina Vatadya Aushadha Kalpane, as due to ill-defined status of the Prakriti, it is very difficult to define the Aushadha Kalpana to be used. For example, Acharya Kashyapa mentions Bhishak, Dhatri, Balaka. These three can have the Sukha and Dukkha Anubhava both. Example, Acharya Kashyapa says a pediatrician has very much difficulty in analyzing the prakriti of a child before administering a drug in any case. Secondly, Dhatri Putra Sharirartham Swa Sharir Upashoshanam, because a nursing mother has to go under through the Swa Sharir Upashoshanam, upashoshan of the Sharira, of her body, to feed the child growing. And in the last, Balascha, because from Garbhakala till the Vriddhavastha, the Balaka is having a hell lot of conditions which is very difficult for both Bhishaga and Dhatri to deal with. The modern science has defined adolescence as a period of development of child into an adult from the age of 10 to 24 years. But the Amarkosh defines on the Ayurvedic patterns it as Shodashat cha Kaishoram, that is till 16 Varsh, it is Shodasha years, that is Kaishoram or the Kishoravastha. And this adolescent life is classified into Vivardhaman Balyavastha, that is Vivardhaman Balyavastha, where the dhatus of the body grow and develop to sustain the demands of the growing body. Ashtang Hriday Sharirasthan mentioned, what is the Vivardhaman Balyavastha? The Vivardhaman gunas are Vriddhim, Prabha, Medha, Twak, Shukra, Akshi Shrut Indriyam. Akshi Shrut Indriyam incorporates the entire concept of Indriyas or the organoleptic methods of the body. So, what are the material and methods prepared for this paper? It is said nutritional surveys across the globe have elicited that highest prevalence of nutritional deficiencies occur during the age of adolescence. Nutritional deficiencies and poor eating habits established during this age can have a long-term consequences including growth failure, delayed sexual maturation, delayed adult height, dyslipidemia, obesity, like other conditions. Hence, this present write-up aims at developing an approach on the principles of Ayurveda dietetics to achieve healthy growth and lower the mortality and morbidity issues in the adolescent age and build a healthy society. So, now let us deal into the review of the literature. Acharya Sushrut in Sushrut Samhita Sutrasthana mentioned three stages of dietetics as Kshirapa till 1 year, Kshir Annada till 2 years, and Annada after 2 years. Also, Acharya Kashyapa in Khilstan mentions two dietary patterns, Phalaprashna at the age of 6 months and Annaprashna at the age of 10 months. Moreover, Sushrutacharya mentioned use of Godugdha and Ajadugdha in case of Stanya Abhava, in case where lactation is not possible. In Agre Gana, Acharya Charka mentioned Kshiram Jivaniyanam Shrestha. Hence, Kshira for Jivaniya purpose is also mentioned in the classics. And to summarize the review of literature, use of Madhura, Snigdha, Sheet and Avidahi Ahara to the growing child is best on the basis of dietetics in adolescent age. So, now comes the principles of Ayurveda dietetics. What are the defining or the founding principles of Ayurveda dietetics? That is, intake of all Shadrasaj Ahara. That is, Madhura, Amla, Lavana, Katu, Tikta, Kashayaha. Okay. Madhura, Amal, Lavan are responsible for Kapha Vardhanam, Vata Shamanam. Okay. Kashaya Tikta Madhuraha, Pitta Mannetu Kurvate. And Vata, Pitta, Kapha, all three are in the balanced state due to intake of all the Shadrasa in the Ahara. Always maintaining the status of Samagni, as it is mentioned by Acharya Sushruta, Samadoshascha Samagni, Samadhatu Malakriya is equal to health. Next, avoiding Viruddha Ahara, because Viruddham api cha aharam vidyad vish gar upamam. It is as equal to gar visha. Following the Matravat Ashitiyam, because Ahara punah Matra Agnibal Apekshanaha. Next, considering Annasrupa Vijnanyam, what kind of Ahara should be included in our diet? Considering Dravyadi Vijnanyam, what kind of Dravyas and what kind of Dravas? Jala, Dugdha, Kshir, Ghrita, Tail, Madhya, Ikshu Rasa, etc. Adhering to Ahar Vidhi Vidhanam, Ushnam Ashniyat, Na Sheetam Ashniyat, Ajalpa Ashniyat, Ahasan Ashniyat, Ishta Deshe Ashniyat, Ishta Bhojan Patre Ashniyat, like that. Following Asht Ahar Vidhi Visheshayatanani, Sanskar, Sanyog, Matra, Rashi, Upyokta, Upyog Sanstha, like that. Consumption of Nitya Sevanyas Dravyas, Mudga, Madhu, Shali, Dugdha, Ghrita, etc. Saindav Lavana also. And regular consumption of Rasayana, because adolescence age is the Dhatu Vriddhikar Avastha. And what does the Rasayana do? Labhopayo hi shastanam rasadinam rasayanam. To summarize, the dietetics in adolescence, Ahara being the foundation stone or the building block of adolescent dietetics. But we have to incorporate Medhya Rasayanas for Mansika Pushti, Sharirik Rasayanas for Sharirik Dhatu Pushti. So, Dhatu Poshanam. Okay. Dosh Agni Dhatu Samyam. All. What is that? A healthy diet or a balanced diet. Dosh Agni Dhatu Samyam is equal to health. That's why this kind of diet, which is equal to healthy diet, which is equal to balanced diet. And also Lehya. Lehya Prakaran is a very defined concept regarding the Kaumar Bhritya branch. Okay. A hell lot of Lehas has been mentioned by Acharyas, but their indication, contraindication has also been mentioned. Okay. So first deal with the issues related to diet. So first point is Alp or Aposhan, which could lead to Fakka Roga, Parigarbhika Roga, Krishita, Dhatukshem, Mansik Daurbalyam, Kuposhan Janya Vyadhis. Ati Poshana, excess intake, can lead to Vyadhis of Sthulata, Prameha spectrum, Hridrog spectrum and Santarpana Janya Vyadhis. The underroot of all the metabolic syndrome and metabolic disorders. Dushit Ahara can lead to Udarashula, Krimi Roga, Atisaram, Jwaram, etc. Also, the nutritional deficiency spectrum or the poor eating habits are also a defined reason for long-term consequences of the Vyadhis. And a defined point what has to be discussed is because the Balyavastha is a transformation stage from Kapha to Pitta Avastha. So there could be disbalance in the dosha level and Kapha Pitta or Pitta Kapha predominant Vyadhi with involvement of 3 dosha could be seen in the condition in the adolescence. Now we have to deal with the right dietary practices that should be incorporated for building a healthy individual and a healthy society. So we have two dominant doshas in the adolescent age, that is kapha and pitta. So primarily for optimal level of kapha in the growing age and prevention of kaphaj and santarpana janya vyadhis, what could be done? Okay, we can add a trikatu, madhu, ardrak like aushadhas to aharas of dugdha, yush, mamsrasa, etc. Why dugdha? Why mamsrasa is added here? Because they are dhatu pushtikar aharas and the primarily used diets in our growing age. Also, we can avoid excess use of mash, dadhi, paryushit aharas, which are kind of guru, snigdha, and abhishandi aharas, which could lead to srotavrodha and later can lead to santarpanajanya vyadhis. Also, for optimal level of pitta and preventing the pitta janya vyadhis, we can include amlaki, dugdha, ghrita, takra, navnita like dravyas which deal with the both aspect, that is maintain the optimal level of pitta and also prevent the pitta vyadhis to take their seat in the body. One thing here is mentioned is takra. Takra means kapha vata shamanam na cha pitta vardhanam. Okay, na cha pitta vardhanam, that's why it is included here. Next, for optimal level of dhatu, that is dhatu poshanam, what could be used? Labhopayo hishastanam rasadinam rasa rakta mamsamedasti majja shukrani dhatavaha. Poshanam rasayana should be used, that is chavana prasha rasayanam, kushmandra rasayanam specifically for medha vardhanam, amlaki rasayanam and brahma rasayanam, etc. could be used. For indriya pushti, we can use panchagavya or kalyanaka ghrita like aushadhas. For agni vardhanam, we can use swarna prashanam. Acharya Kashyapa mentions it like amathya madhu sarpibhyam lehyet kanakam shishu swarna prashanam hi etat medha agni bal vardhanam. That's why swarna prashana has been included here. Next is kalyanaka grita from charaka samhita. It is defined as kalyanakam idam sarpi shreshtham punsavaneshu cha, but it is very useful in other concepts like apasmare, jware, kase, shoshe, manda anale. You see, manda anale, that's why it is included for agni vardhanam. Okay, and in the end we are having medha vardhanam, the age where everyone longs for a intellectual personality. Medha vardhanam. Midya rasayanas like shankha pushpi, vacha, brahmi, kalyanaka, saraswata grit like dravyas could be utilized. Acharya Kashyapa mentions in Sutrasthana, Brahmi, Manduka Parnicha, Trifla Chitrako vacha, Shata Pushpa Shatavaryo, Danti Nagabala Trivrit, Ekeka Madhusarpibhya Medha Jananam Abhyaseta. For Medha Jananam Abhyaseta, it should be done as a concept of Abhyasa for Medha Jananam, regular usage. And one line Acharya Kashyapa mentions, Kalyanakam Panchagavyam Medhyam Brahmi Gritam Tatha. But Gritas, Kalyanaka Gritam, Panchagavya Gritam, Medhya Gritams, and Brahmi Gritams could be utilized for that concept. Okay. To mention here about specifically about the Panchagavya, which is mentioned in both Indriya Pushti, Agni Pushti, and Medha Pushti, it is mentioned as Siddham Pibet Apasmara Kamala Jvara Nashanam. When we deal into the concept of what we call Falashruti, Pibet Apasmara Kamala Jvara Nashanam. Apasmara is predominantly Marma Gata Vyadhi, Marma Rogmarg, Marmasti Rogmarg, and Kamala Jvara Nashanam. Kamala is a inclusion of both Shakhagata Vyadhis and Koshtagata Vyadhis, and Jvara is basically a Koshtagata Vyadhis which later takes its sthana into the Shakhas. That's why Panchagavya Ghritam is a Ghrita which can be utilized for the both teen Rogmargas, the three Rogmargas, that is Kosht, Shakha, and Marmasti Sandhigat. Okay. Next, it is mentioned somewhere like Brahmi Ghrita. So what is Brahmi Ghrita? Brahmi Rasa Vacha Kushtha Shankha Pushpa Virevacha Puranam Ghritam for Unmada Lakshyam Apasmaram Papamajit. Papajit. Okay. What is Papa Nashakam? Not the sins done in the previous life or like that. Papa Nashanam or Vyadhi Nashanam basically. Okay. As Jvara, it is Jvara has a synonym of Papama. That's why Papa Nashanam. Okay. Also, when we deal with the some other formulations. We have Samvardhana Grita from Kashyap Sukta Lehadhyay, Brahmi Grita from Kashyap Suktam Lehadhyay, Ashtang Grita, we have Ashtang Grita Uttar Tantram. It is having actually 8 drugs of Vacha, Bakuchi, Mandukparni, Shatavari, Brahmi, Som, Amrita and Brahmi. All can be used. है ना? It is Ayushyam, Vani Vardhanam, Medha, Smriti, Buddhikara. है ना? Next we have Saraswata Grita. है ना? It is mentioned as Siddham Saraswatam Sarpi Vang Medha Smriti Vannikrita. Used for number 1 Vang. Vang mean Vak. Vak mean vocal intellect or vocal what we call Vak Shuddhi basically, or Vak Prabalta, like that. Medha, intellect. Smriti, the retention powers. And the Vannikrita, Agni Deepana. Like, okay. Next also we have Ashtangrita Uttar Tantram, where we have reference of Vachadi Krita. Okay. And we also have Vachadi Churana. And many drugs are also mentioned regarding this prakarana for kapha maintenance, from pitta maintenance, indriya pushti, agni vardhanam, medha vardhanam, like this condition. Okay, so now we come to a point where we have to discuss why these conditions have to be dealt in during the condition of adolescence. Kapha samyam, pitta samyam, dhatu pushti, indriya pushti, agni. Why? So let us start with the kapha samyam. Kapha samyam, the samata in the kapha dosha. Okay, because the fundamental principle is Prakritastu Bala Slishma. The Prakrita avastha of the kapha in the body is equal to the Bala, the Sahaj Bala basically. Or it could be Yuktikrit Bala, or it could be Kalaj Bala, both. All 3 kinds of Bala. Yuktikrit Bala, because we can maintain that kapha in its optimal level. Sahaj Bala, in the adolescent age, we are having what we call Sahaja, or what we call predefined bala of a kapha kala. And kalaja also, we are having a balyavastha as a kala, as a kapha pradhan avastha. That's why we can have this avastha as a kapha avastha. So prakritastu bala shleshma, prakritafa is equal to prakrit bala. Also prevention of pranavaha and annavaha srotogat vyadis. Here why I have dealt only pranavaha and annavaha is because in the growing age, or in the childhood, when the children are growing towards the adolescent age, primarily they are having affinity towards the pranavasrotokat vyadis of Shwasam, Kasam, Hidma, what is Hika, and Tamaka Shwasam, Trishna, like that condition. Okay. And also Annavasrotokat vyadis. Okay, like Jwaram, Amashayam, Gata, like Ajirna conditions. Next we are having Atisar conditions. Next we have Chardi conditions. Only primarily these conditions are manifested. That's why I am taking the example of Pranava and Annavasrotokat vyadis predominantly in the concept of a kapha. Pranavasrota Sutaram Uraha, Uraha Sutaram Uraha, kapha sthana, Sutaram Uraha. It is mentioned by Acharya Vagbhata. And Annavasrotas clay, the kapha is predominantly the seat of in the Amashya, where the Agni is also there. Okay, that's why Annavasrotokat vyadis can be starting factors with the samprapti beginning from the Agni Madhyam in the Amashya due to any derangement in the Kleda kapha. Okay, next, since it is kapha is directly proportional to the vyadis which could lead to which are caused due to santarpana. That's why it could prevent the occurrence of santarpana janya vyadis which could occur in the future, like diabetes mellitus, dyslipidemia, obesity, metabolic syndrome. I am not mentioning about prameham, stholyam, etc. I am mentioning about the defined the contemporary or the modern science vyadis that we have in our society, that is diabetes, dyslipidemia, obesity, metabolic syndrome X, like that condition. Next we have pitta samyam. Okay, promotes metabolic activity and development of the body. And also pitta samyam promotes the psychosomatic development with cognitive refinement. Okay, pitta is very important for intellect vardhanam. It is very important. Okay, reference could be seen in Vatkala Kaliyam, 12th chapter, Charak Samhita, Sutra Sthanam. Next, Dhatu Pushtika Dravyas. We are having Ashtasara Dhatu Sartha, starting from Tokka Sartha to Shukra Sartha, and then Sattva Sara. So, if there is a good Dhatu Sara, we can have a good formation of ojas in the body, and the Vyadik Kshamatva of the body can be maintained at the level of highest level, so that Dhatu Poshana as well as ojas formation can lead to a healthy individual or a healthy growing individual per se. Next, Indriya Pushtikar Dravyas. What are the Indriyas? The Gyan Indriyas, the Karma Indriyas, and the Manas, basically the Ubhayendri. So the promotion of organoleptic functioning is also very made sudrida with the help of these right dietary practices, which could be incorporated while we are in the adolescent age, or our children are when in the adolescent age. And also mana prasadkara, mana pushti is also seen when we do the Indriya Pushtikar Dravyas, usage of Indriya Pushtikar Dravyas in our ahara. Agni Vardhakam, we dealt in a very elaborative concept, the Agni Vardhak Dravyas. Agni Balam hi Balam Pumsat, Agni Balam hi Agni Moolam hi Balam Pumsat. Sorry. Okay. The Moola of Purushasya Balam is Agni, because Shanto Agni Mriyate. Acharya Charaka mentioned in the Grihani Adhyaya, Grihani Chikitsa, Grihani Dosha. And in the end, Medhyarasayanam, because they promote psychological, sensory, motor, and cognitive development of a child who is transforming into an adult. Prevention of psychosomatic disorders like anxiety, stress, compulsion, obsession, psychosis, neurosis, etc. could be maintained or could be decreased, or their prevalence could be taken into consideration while usage of Medhyarasayanas. And we know Medhyarasayanas are also a part of Mana Prasadkara, and Mana Prasadkara can be dealt only if Mansik doshas are into their Samyavastha. So, promotion of Sattva and maintenance of optimal level of Rajas and Tamas can help in a better growth of a child into adult, on the mental status, on the mental intellectual level also. So, Kapha Samyam, Pitta Samyam, Sharirika, Dhatu Pushti, Indriya Pushti, Agni Vardhak are Sharirik parameters basically, and Medhyarasayanas deal with the Mansik parameters. So, Sharik and Mansik, both Pushti is required for a child growing into an adult age. So, when we conclude our topic of dietetics in adolescent, we have to consider the Vakya of the Vedas as Annat Purusha. The Purusha is derived from Anna, fifth Vibhakti, Annat Purusha. Sava eva Purusho Anna Rasamaya. What is Purusha? Purusha is Purusho Anna Rasamaya. Annamaya Rasaha. Okay. Annamaya Rasaha. The rasa which is derived from the Anna is the founding element of a Purusha, Annat Purusha. So we have to say Ahara is the basis of building a healthy society and the healthy society, healthy body and a healthy society. So utilizing the principles of Ayurveda can serve the purpose of adolescents' health through right dietary practices and controlled dietary habits to promote health and prevent diseases respectively in the path of building a healthy society, because healthy individual means a healthy society. And what are the fundamentals that we have to strengthen and focus on? That is 3 words: Medha, Agni, Balvardhanam. Medha Vardhanam, Agni Vardhanam, and Balvardhanam. That is the right and appropriate measure that could be taken to strengthen an individual who is growing from his childhood age into an adolescent age, and after that into adult age. Thank you for patient listening. Namaste.